the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Positive for the children.
Yeah.
So we're here with Doe. It took me about a year, but now I say it right, y'all. I say things wrong, but what's up, BY Jennings?
What's going on, man? Everything's good, man.
How's Oakland treating you, man? It's very beautiful. You got a chain on. You got an Andre Ward shirt. How's life out here?
Yeah, well, you know, man, I do the chain when I want. You know, it's light, but you know, I don't really. You know, the chain is just a piece of jewelry. I think I like it. I might trade it in. I like it. I may keep it.
So what's new with you, man? I feel like you got announcements coming. You got all this jewelry. You're a superstar. What's going on?
Nah, no. I just got a rollie in a chain. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much of the jewelry thing. You know, I ain't a bragging person. You know, I'm just me. You know, and the announcements is just the announcements in life, man. I got a whole lot more time to live. You know what I'm saying? The end of my boxing career ain't gonna be the end of my life. So let's just get that straight. This may be the highlight of my life to many people, but I got other highlights that shine brighter than just boxing. So you know, I'm a real chill individual. You know, I don't really, you know, this gonna be the only thing you see me in. You know.
I heard you on the show, and it was very, I liked it, where you were talking about boxing just isn't just your life. You're going to be more than that. You're going to motivate young people. And I think a lot of people were a little turned off because to a lot of people, you're their entertainment, you're their weekend, you're what you look up to. But you were trying to say, hey, I'm a person, and I take this so serious. This is like a job to me. Did I interpret that right?
I mean, I'm just going to respond. I'm just going to respond to your interpretation. Listen, man, we gotta lead by example, man. It's not like the world's getting better. We got social media where as though we can be able to view majority of these people's mindset, and the shit don't look good. It's not a good outcome. It's not a good thing. So let me be the 2% that's going to actually motivate. That's going to actually inspire. You know, damn, you give all the other shit to the other people, you know. But this is me. You know, I got a son that I'm raising. I don't want my son to be turning on nothing and say, oh no, turn that off. That's just when daddy do this. Oh no, that's when daddy go to work, or daddy got to say that. No, nah. I be who I am 24/7. That's what it is.
That's really solid. We need stand-up individuals like you in general.
Yeah, I mean, that's just me, you know. And I just think being stand-up, you know, that's just me. Just be who you are.
All right, let's talk about that. When are you fighting Squint?
Oh man, as soon as you put the camera down, man. I don't want to hurt the camera.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your division. There's a lot of colorful characters, from Tyson Fury to all types of people. How do you assess this division right now?
I'm in it. It's a business. It's not necessarily the division. It's a business. You know, but you know, I guess I go way over people's heads when I'm talking. You know, a lot of people say I'm too complex. Oh, we don't understand. What is he talking about? Is he delusional? I just be like, yo, man. I just don't get it, man. You know, but you know, it's the business.
You're a businessman. You're a businessman.
I'm a growing businessman.
You're a businessman, not a businessman, as Jay-Z once said, right? Yeah. So I think that what you're basically saying is just because you're a fighter doesn't mean you have to take every single fight, because you're also a business and a fighter.
Well, yeah, and that's the part that I left open to, where as though I'm a growing businessman. We grow, and you know, we learn as we go along, and we just want to do things better. You know, we want to make better decisions. You know, and we just want to make better business. You know, so that's what it is. You know, I just want to make better decisions for my business.
Okay, last fight was kind of a tougher. Eddie's right behind me doing this. Your last fight was a tough one. How are you going to come back from that? I as a growing businessman, I'd probably say you're probably going to take like a tune-up or two. Is that kind of like the route you're probably going to go?
Well, you know, earlier I downed the term tune-up because what everybody else considered a tune-up, it's probably not what I consider. But I just would rather call it a developing fight. You know, they ain't never hurt nobody. Everybody else taking all these developing fights. You know, but you know, it is what it is. That's part of the business. That's something that I can't really, disclose or say too publicly, because it's just like,
it doesn't benefit you. It only creates problems.
Definitely.
So let me educate some of the listeners. When guys take hard fights, typically you take an easier fight so you can recover, because this is not a video game and Rock'em Sock'em Robots. So you go hard fight, recovery fight, and then maybe a hard fight or 2 recovery fights. Like if you look at a Lucas Matisse, Danny Garcia, they bounce back, then they take a hard fight. With that being said, who in your division stands out as someone that you would like to face in the coming 2 years?
I don't know. I'm still scoping through the pages of opponents. But you know, they call me for certain things. You know, they call me about a particular person, but they call me like, I'm like, well, damn, it ain't even been 3 weeks. And y'all call me for somebody else and say, yo, wait till I get ready and then call me. Make sure y'all call me. Make sure y'all call me for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, they come at you when you're down. You know, that's
So late minute, they're calling you on short notice right now.
not necessarily short notice, but it's just like, okay, it's still in the wake of a loss, and that's just the same thing with the Klitschko thing. You know, let's say I lost in April, you know, and by June, by June they were screaming for Ortiz, and then I'm just like, nah, wait, what's up, Harold?
Same old crap, Brian. How you doing?
Everything's good. Yeah, so I finally wound up taking it, but I probably should have did what you just said. Okay, hard fight. Something a little lighter, and then go back to the hard. But I, mind you, I can't even keep going back. I'll stop at Chris Koval, because he was the easy fight. That was 35 seconds. But then after him, I had a Bowie Tupu, I had a Andre Fedosov, I had a Artur Spilka, I had a Mike Perez, I had a Klitschko, and I had a Ortiz. So my last 5 opponents had a combined record of like 146 and 5 losses with 117 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what other fighter is doing that? Name another fighter that's doing things like that. That's from America. I think I can respect a Povetkin, that goes out and go get it, and shows up time after time. But it's not many people that's doing what I'm doing.
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.